So what's going on, you guys? It's me back at again with another video, and today we got more Transformers news to cover, particularly the Studio Series figures, and well, particularly the 1986 movie Studio Series figures. I know, it's kind of weird seeing the 1986 movie figures in the Studio Series line, where it's mainly comprised of the live action movie figures, but whatever. And so without further ado, let's take a look at the first reveal. And so here we have the Studio Series Autobot Hot Rod. And in my opinion, I think he looks really good. I mean, sure, no one likes him, but he's still, I mean, this does look very accurate to what we see in the 86 movie. And yeah, I love the way he looks. He looks very, very accurate. I really have nothing to say for the robot mode and the vehicle mode as well. Now, it looks as if he's going to be coming with the Matrix of Leadership. I'm not sure if that's just the direct copy from the Earthrise Optimus Prime Matrix of Leadership, but he's going to come with one. He's also going to come with a pizza cutter, a bunch of blast effects, and 2 guns. And if you post them correctly with the correct parts and accessories, you get to pull off the Light Our Darkest Hour pose, which I think looks really, really cool. Again, don't really like the character, but this figure does look really good, and I might think about getting it. Maybe for my Earthrise collection. And now next up, here we have a figure that I am definitely going to be getting, and that is the Autobot Jazz. And my god, the vehicle mode looks amazing. I love the way it looks, but it has nothing compared to the robot mode. Oh my god, the robot mode looks so accurate to G1. It just looks so cool. I always loved the G1 Jazz design. He looked so cool. All the detail, the molding, the paint applications, everything looks amazing, and I honestly can't pick anything bad out of that design. Now, it does look like the only accessory he's going to come with is his blaster, which looks pretty cool. But man, this figure looks like something I'm definitely looking forward to. And so here we have him in this other pose, which is where he is in the Autobot ship, I believe. He just looks amazing. He looks awesome. I love the way he looks. I don't care about the backdrop or anything like that. He looks awesome. It also does look as if he's going to be the first figure to be released out of all the 1986 movie figures, because if you look at the backdrop, it does say 86, but beside it, it also says 01, obviously referring to the 1986 figure 1, the first figure, which is Jazz, my boy. And so here we have the packaging, and I think the packaging art looks awesome. This has got to be one of the best packaging arts I've ever seen on Transformer packaging. Now, I'm not going to complain about the packaging or anything like that, but why is Jazz just smiling like that? Kind of creepy, not gonna lie. And next up, here we have Autobot Cup. And I can safely say that both vehicle and robot mode look awesome. He's not my favorite design or character, considering he was just kind of felt like he was added into the movie out of nowhere. But he was still pretty cool, I guess, for what he was. But yeah, I think the detail work, the paint applications, the molding, everything I think looks very good and very faithful to what we did see in the movie. As far as weapons go, it does look like he's just going to be coming with his gun as well as this thing. I'm not sure what that is. Someone please let me know. I'm pretty sure it was in the movie. Actually, no, it was in the movie. I probably just forgot what its purpose was. As for his backdrop, it is that one scene where there's this big robotic squid and he gets taken apart. Oh, look at that. He can be taken apart. Fun. That's always a fun feature. Next up, here we have the Voyager class Scourge. And I personally think that he looks good as well. I think he looks very faithful, very accurate to what we did see in the 1986 movie as well. Like, both the vehicle and the robot mode look excellent. But I don't know if it's just me, I just never really found Scourge, Cyclonus, or Galvatron for that matter, that much of interesting characters to me. I mean, sure, they do look really cool design-wise, but I don't know, I just don't really find them that interesting. Accessory-wise, it does look like he's going to come with a blast effect as well as his blaster. And now taking a look at his backdrop, it is that one scene where all the Decepticons get reformatted into the Armada or whatever, something like that, by Unicron. And yeah, I always thought that was a really, really cool scene. And it's nice to see it shown here. And now next up, here we have Blur. And fun fact, the voice of Blur is actually voiced by this guy.
There's a cerebral palsy fair a few blocks away from my house, and they announced that they would donate $2,000 to cerebral palsy for anyone that broke a Guinness record. So at first,
if anybody knows what he said, leave a comment down below. Anyways, for the sake of the funny, I will do voice editing. right now. So overall, I really do think this Blur figure looks awesome. I love the vehicle mode, love the robot mode. I think it looks very, very faithful and very accurate to what we did see in the 1986 Transformer movie. And overall, he looks awesome, and it does look like the only weapon he's going to come with is his blaster, as well as some other thing. Alright, now we're back to normal. Anyways, so here we have Blur next to Cup as well as Hot Rod, and they arguably look awesome together. And it does look as if the backdrop that Blur is going to be coming with is going to be the Battle of Autobot City, where the Decepticons ambushed Autobot City. And yeah, I think that's a really, really nice backdrop piece. And now, for talking about my favorite reveal so far, here we have the Studio Series Leader Class Grimlock alongside with Wheelie. And oh my god, this has to be the best Voyager class Grimlock figure by an official company that we have ever gotten. Like, the robot mode actually looks good. The dino mode actually looks good. It's actually more than good. It's more so along the lines of God tier. But wow, the amount of detail they put on both robot and dino mode of this Grimlock figure is amazing. You even get Wheelie, which is also amazing. Kinda sucks that he can't transform, but still he's there and he comes with his slingshot weapon. But man, this is probably a figure that I need. You bet I'm buying this figure for my Earthrise collection. Now, as far as accessories go, I already mentioned Wheelie. He's going to be coming with a slingshot, and he's also going to be coming with his gun. So yeah, this is epic. I can also say the same for the packaging. Yeah, the packaging art I think looks great. The product shot and all that looks amazing. And yeah, just everything about it looks awesome. And it does look as if the backdrop is going to be where the Quintessons were. And yeah. And now let's talk about some Earthrise figures. So here we have Earthrise Run Amok, and I already made a video of it, so you can go check that out. What is new, however, is the new Earthrise Thrust. And yeah, I think the jet mode of Earthrise Thrust looks amazing, as well as the robot mode as well. I think it looks very, very G1 accurate. And yeah, once you get him, you basically complete the 3 cone heads. And now next up, here we have another Earthrise pack, which is part of the Galactic Odyssey series. And this is just a 6-pack of a bunch of Micromaster figures. And I guess for what it is, it does look pretty cool and pretty neat. I'm not going to be getting it, but again, does look really cool. And last but not least, the last thing I'm going to cover is the Studio Series Devastator box set. And I already talked about that, so you can check out that video as well. But yeah, this is basically more so just a repaint of the Studio Series Devastator that you would usually collect all individually at once. And this is basically just a much more better paint job for that. And this is basically more so just kind of a second chance at getting Studio Series Devastator, since a lot of the Constructicons were very popular, and that would usually mean they either sold out really fast or they were overpriced sometimes. And now, talking about my final thoughts, overall, I think this has to be one of the best reveals we got for Studio Series yet. Like me personally, I would sort of consider the Studio Series 1986 movie figures as like a second part to your Earthrise collection. Because as you all know, there are a bunch of characters that the War for Cybertron trilogy missed. And I would mainly consider the 1986 movie figures as just gap fillers for the Earthrise figures, or just the War for Cybertron trilogy figures in general. Now, as far as Earthrise goes, I do think that the Galactic Odyssey Micromaster 6-pack is pretty cool. Not going to be getting it, but it is still pretty decent. Runabout, I think, looks really cool as well. And Thrust looks epic. But my goodness, that Jazz and Grimlock figure, my god, I'm gonna be getting those figures. Like, those are my 2 favorite reveals for this week. But as always, I would always like to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think of these figures? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. And I think it's going to wrap it up for this video. So as always, if you liked the video, click the like button. If you want, subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And click the notification bell so you won't miss videos like this. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video. So stay home, stay safe, have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye-bye.